how when you're kids and you're in high school and stuff, and you tell your parents you're gonna go over to somebody's house to spend the night, and then they tell their parents that they're gonna go to your house, or everybody does like the whole little circle, and then y'all all go out to like some party or whatever and drink cheap beer that nobody likes in real life, right? We tried that shit one night. The softball team was throwing a party. We wanted to go to the party because the softball team had, the best, the best situation in sports, right? So we go we go to the softball party, right? And we're drinking and stuff. So we decide, since we all have a plan of where we're supposed to be staying the night, we're just gonna stay at the party. But it was like just the softball team and like me and two buddies of mine. So we didn't want to like go in the house and like try to like sleep. I don't know. We didn't really know the homeowners type beat anyway. So we're like, hey, we can't go home and we're not really going to stay in there and like, I don't know. We're not going in there, right? So we stayed in the truck. One dude was in like the bed. One dude, I was in like the back. Somebody slept in like the passenger seat, right? So we woke up to the sun coming up and like chickens cock-a-doodle-dooing because we live out in the sticks, right? So we didn't know we were caught yet because somebody had took a picture that night and posted that picture, and then somebody's mom saw that picture and then started texting around to the parents like, hey, yo, who let them out there drinking and shit, right? So then we're caught before we know we're caught. So we get home and we're like high school hungover. So the most obvious hungover in the world, right? And then my mom, she's like, so where were you last night? And immediately I lied, not knowing I'm caught. And that's not a good look. That's how you get popped real quick in my community, right? So then she's like, give me your phone, give me your Xbox, give me all that stuff, right? And he said, what were you doing at that party, huh? So you telling me it was just you and your buddies, y'all went to a softball party and y'all weren't having some big orgy? And I'm like, huh? What? She's like, so you telling me you spent the night at a party with all them girls and you didn't do nothing? And then I started thinking to myself, like, damn, I'm flattered you think your son went to a softball party and just started like ravishing through cheeks. But I was like, nah, nothing happened. I slept in the car. She's like, oh, you slept in the car. And then I started feeling bad for myself. I was like, damn, I guess I did sleep in the car, right? So I was grounded for 3 weeks, like rightfully so. I was going through it. By the time I was ungrounded, my buddies hit me up like, hey, bro, you trying to go out? You trying blah, blah, blah. You're not grounded anymore. I was like, nah, I don't think I got my full, rehabilitation type back. I don't think I served all my time because I ain't supposed to be going to no parties, ain't touch no cheeks, sleeping in the cars with y'all. Y'all the wrong crowd anyway. I need to put my head in these books. You know what I'm saying? I need to think about college because that shit ain't going right.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait.